are you? Oh, I'm so happy that the chat is not all bunched up together today. That makes things so much easier because I hate to not be able to interact with everybody on the live. Hello, everyone. I am Kay of K Renee's Garden, and I am here this morning with another chat in the garden. So, today we will be talking about companion planting. I hope everyone is doing well. It's funny, every time I go on live, I have stuff that I want to say in my head, but once I go on live, it all just disappears. And so I have my trusty tablet with me so that I won't forget what I want to say. Hey, Unbiased, how are you? How are you doing today? I know you're probably over there working. We're going to be talking about companion planting. Of course, I'm going to let people pop in. Happy Friday. Yes, it is Friday. Thank God. Oh my gosh. I am so happy it's Friday. I hope you guys could hear me. Let me make sure I turn up my volume. Uh-oh, sorry. Turn my volume up. So let's see. Uh-oh, I think I just got rid of my stuff on my tablet here. Let's see. Let me go back to it. Alrighty. So I hope everyone is doing good though. What are you doing this weekend, Miss Unbiased? Are you going live this weekend? Your live was really, well, your lives are always really good. Good, busy, and full of all the things. Thank you, Miss Unbiased. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Hey, OG Bram, what is going on? I was trying to get my topic all pulled up here because I get to forgetting stuff once I get started. Right? Said all you do is work. I am so happy I could see the doggone chat this week. Oh my gosh, last week was terrible. Not being able to really interact. I couldn't see what you guys were saying. I'm so happy it's working now. I guess it was a YouTube glitch. So, and then I was gonna do StreamYard or EV I said I need more practice with EV Mux. EV is it seems a little bit too complicated. So I need a little bit more practice on that. And then StreamYard, it said something. Yeah, my husband is working on a 59 two-door Chevy. So that's what's behind me. So he's still working on that car. So, but yes, I think I showed it on my channel when it was all like when it was rusty and everything. And some of the stuff that he's already gotten done on it already. So, yep, definitely. Once he gets it done, I'll show everybody. But anywho, I thank God for the 3 million people that we have in here. But I'm gonna wait a little bit more, wait a little longer. And it was my fault because I forgot to put up a thumbnail, and Lashes messaged me this morning and said, "Hey, are you going live today?" And I had forgot to put up my thumbnail, so I went ahead and put it up this morning. So I just have to make sure that I schedule them, in advance, and then, in the event that something needs to be canceled, like no big deal. Hi, Spring, the fiber enthusiast. How are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you being here. How are you this morning? How's your morning going? So I'm going to start in a bit. Once more people pop in, we are talking about companion planting and the importance of companion planting. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing well. Um, I just forgot to put up my thumbnail this morning, so a lot of people probably didn't even realize I was going to go live. I usually go live every Friday morning at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, but I forgot to put my thumbnail up, so that was my fault. But for the people that are here, I am glad you are here. And for those who may be in the bushes, hey, Rooted, how are you? Thank you for being here. Miss G Mama, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Oh, it's raining there. It's sunny over here. It's beautiful here. I'm in Zone 10B, Southern California. It's going to be 76 today. Right now, it's like 58 degrees. So I am so happy that it's a nice, cool day. Well, it's starting to cool down quite a bit. So a lot of things in the garden are looking a little bit better. You know, they get a little stressed when it's super hot. And so, you know, shade cloths and all that stuff is necessary in the summer, but once you hit the fall, you are good. 32, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you are in Colorado. How is Colorado? I know you guys get snow up there and everything, huh? Which is absolutely beautiful. You have to show us when it snows up there. Uh, I can't remember where Mike the Chaotic Gardener is located, but he showed a video of it snowing there and it was so pretty. Everybody connect with each other. There's some great channels in here, whether it's crafting, gardening, exercising, cooking. There's so many great channels in here. And then you have Rooted. He's all about plant-based products. So that's his channel, Rooted in Essential Oils. So check him out also. But we're going to go ahead and get started because I don't want to hold you guys up for a long time. So I'm going to be talking about companion planting, and feel free to chime in because Miss G Mama, look, she always has an answer for everything. She's very knowledgeable about gardening. Definitely check her channel out too. Oh, you said you did a short on 10/29. Oh, your first snowfall? Wow. Okay, I have to go back and look because I didn't see the snowfall video. Usually when I catch you, it's like in the evening, and so, or early Saturday morning. Let's see. So, companion planting. I love companion planting. See, I had to write it down, y'all, because I get to forgetting. But companion planting is going to help with pest control. Certain plants will, you know, they'll repel pests or attract beneficial insects that prey on pests. Um, you know, for example, planting marigolds can deter aphids and stuff like that. Although I haven't gotten a lot of great success with these so-called marigolds. I know there are certain ones that give off a stronger scent, and I'm finding that the ones that are more colorful give off a more stronger scent. But to combat those aphids, you can just use some Castile soap. Hey, Sunny's Garden, how are you? I appreciate you being here. You can just get a spray bottle with some Castile soap and water, and you could spray it. It's going to suffocate those bugs, and they're going to be gone. Of course, you may have to do it more than once to get rid of them, but it does help. Um, Companion planting also enhances pollination. You know, you're planting flowers and things like that around certain flowering vegetables, and that'll assist with your pollination. Oh, that's my bird over there sneezing. Soil improvement, such as planting beans. I love planting beans in all my garden beds, especially this time of year. Planting beans because that's your nitrogen fixer. It's going to add that nitrogen to the soil. And so that's a big help when you go back in the spring and you start getting those beds ready for the for your spring garden. So that's always helpful. Also, companion plants can help with weed suppression. So, you know, they do have some plants that you can plant and it's more like ground cover and it'll suffocate those, you know, keep those weeds from coming up. So that's also awesome. Thank you, Rooted. I appreciate you for sharing me out. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, so it's always good. Hey, mother daughter duo. And then also make sure that you know exactly what to plant in your zone. So you want to make sure, you said you've used baby shampoo. Hey, look, you got to use whatever you can. Look, I use dish soap, dish detergent. I've heard people say that they wouldn't use it in their garden because of, possible chemicals in the dish soap. However, there are uh, all natural dish soaps out there, just as you can get Castile soaps as well. And if you want more plant based soaps, check out Rooted. He can help you with that. Rooted in essential oils. So, again, everybody connect with one another. I'm going to be showing you guys around, um, so you'll be able to see the things that I do have that are planted together. I have some companion planting going on here. Hey, Tay. So over here, I do have my, this is African blue basil. And the reason I plant this in here, I do eat it and I do use it for teas, but you see I've let it grow more like trees. And so these right here are mostly for pollination for other things that I grow in this area. And so that's why this is here. Um, oh, you do have plant-based dish soap. That's what I thought. I know you talk about your soaps and things like that on your channel, as well as the oils that you can consume. So I do have that here. And then over here, I do have some marigolds in here. And these are the more pungent smelling marigolds. So I like to get these to companion plant with. And here I have some lettuce. I have garlic. And garlic also detours a lot of pests also. So I like to plant garlic and onions in my garden beds. Um, I do have some mint back there. They look pretty sad right now, but we're gonna work with that. Yes, I love sage. The smell of sage and what was I gonna say? Rosemary. Rosemary detours a lot of pests also. So I do have a lot of beans in here, so that when I get ready to start my garden beds in the spring, this will have added some nitrogen to the soil. Do you guys see these dragon tongue bush beans? Do y'all see that purple right there? Do y'all see that? Oh my God, so pretty. I think it's a bug right here. What in calamity it is, but it's getting smushed right now. And here's some more of those bush beans. These are the ones that I started about a month ago. Y'all see how pretty that is? Oh my goodness. So that's how I like to do my companion planted. I do have beans in here also. These chili de arbol peppers, they are still going strong. They're getting more foliage in and more peppers that are coming on. So these are also bush beans. I do have the purple bush beans and the yellow bush beans. I think I mentioned it before. The yellow ones will stay their color even after cooked, but all the other ones, they turn back to green once you start cooking. This is a nice deep purple, real pretty. And then I have my, what is this? The giant Marconi pepper. So here's a nice big one on here. It's turning, and more foliage is coming in. They were looking pretty bad at first, but they're looking good. But wait, let me show y'all that again. Do y'all see them dragon tongue bush beans? Oh my goodness. I love those. All your beans died? No. Aw. Thank you, Spring. I appreciate you. And then over here, I have my chamomile. And let me tell you a good combination. So one year, this garden bed right here, I had this one full of chamomile, mint, what was it? Chamomile, mint, and stevia. Oh my God, they grow so fantastic together. So that was a really, really good combination, and that garden bed did really good. Right now, I have some chamomile here. I'm hoping to get some flowers on here soon. You lost some beans? See, you guys live in a different climate. I'm in zone 10B, so pretty much a lot of things we can grow all year round. You make tea with chamomile and blackberries. That sounds really good. Really good. I have to try that when I get my blackberries in. So these are all the strawberries. In this green stock here, I have strawberries, lemongrass, lemon balm, and I actually have some beans in here also. And these strawberries have been doing really good. You see that? This one is ripe. I need to go ahead and pull that one off because if I don't, it's going to get eaten. But they are doing really good in this green stock. Now, when I first planted the strawberries in here, I don't know if it was the variety or what was going on, or maybe they just needed to get acclimated to their environment, but they weren't really doing good. It may have been the time of year that I put them in also. The variety that I have in here right now, that's the one that's more prominent in your grocery stores. I think it's called the Chanticleer variety. Yeah, chamomile will put you to sleep or help you to sleep, so that's always fantastic. And then the blueberries. Somebody was telling me that, oh, it's too soon to start getting buds on there, but look, there's a bunch of little buds that are coming on. It may be the variety that different people have. This one is the pink lemonade blueberry, so I'm looking forward to getting a lot of blueberries on there. And this time of year, I usually will prune them back. So like any dead branches or anything, you want to go ahead and prune those off of your blueberries so they can continue to get going. Look at them strawberries. Oh my goodness. I got to get over there and get those jokers. And over on this side also, same thing. Um, I still need to prune some more on these, but I can see the little buds that are starting to come in. So usually, like I said, this time of year, I will put my berry tone on. I'm sorry, making you guys dizzy. I will put my berry tone on there. Hey, DJ Tanya, how are you? So this variety here is producing. Your pink, oh, your pink lemonade didn't make it? No. I was thinking of getting another one. You see that the space behind that one is clearing out. So I was thinking about getting another one so I can have two. These plants I've been having for a long time. So I remember someone asking me what variety, and I'm not sure, but I think Sunshine Blue. So these will start getting the buds now. Um, they're really used to their little area now. So I did put some berry tone in there, put some 511 in there, and probably by next month, they'll be full of buds and they'll be ready to get going really good for spring. Oh, I was wondering what that was. Some birds up there. I never heard that sound before. Oh, that's good. And DJ Tanya Renee, she has a show. Is it Friday and Saturday night? She plays music. She's over there cutting up on Friday and Saturday nights. So I have a lot. These two beds here, these are all herbs. So it's garlic, chives, rosemary, basil, and I do have one pepper in here. I did drop some cilantro seeds back there. This plant is starting to look really bad, so it's time to pull that one. It's time to pull this one that's right in the front. This is a basil plant. You guys see that onion coming in there though? There's an onion coming in. So this is all herbs right here, and I do have some marigolds over here on the side. So it's important to do your companion planting because I'm telling you, it does help with pests. It absolutely does help with pests. Now, there are some times that I push the envelope and I'll just plant stuff together, even though I know I shouldn't. I haven't had any really bad experiences yet, but be mindful of that sort of thing and try to do your best to do your companion planting. So I do try to plant a lot of herbs with things like rosemaries and basils because they have a strong scent, and a lot of pests don't like certain scents. So it's always good to try and try and do it as much as you can. I know when you're limited on space, sometimes it's difficult to companion plant all the time. You just kind of want to get some stuff out. I get it, but just be mindful of your companion planting. I do have some sugar snaps coming in over here. Y'all see them snaps? So I just kind of put them on the side of my grapevine. Pretty soon, all these leaves are going to be gone, and it's just going to be the vines. And so while they're, getting their little chill hours and doing their thing, I do the same thing. G Mom, I plan a lot of stuff together that I know shouldn't go together. Look, I just have to get some stuff out there sometimes when you're planting in small areas. But I do try to get a lot of uh, things that have strong scents. Like, for instance, even though I have my grapevine here, I have a hanging basket of a trailing rosemary that's hanging next to it. Hey, Frugal Mama, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But those snaps are coming up. I do have some blackberries. Those are dwarf blackberry plants over here. So these are my little dwarf babies, and they're starting to really spread out. Take these little dead branches off. I need to cut them instead of doing that, but they'll be fine. So they are starting to bud up and everything. So I'm going to be working on pruning those. I need to go ahead and pull some of this ginger out of here. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can today because it's supposed to rain next week. So next week we're going to get like 3 days of rain, I believe. Hey, Tamika Davis, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I did pull all those watermelon plants. So I did, after all, find me a crimson that was in there, guys. And that crimson watermelon, crimson sweet, it was so good. You guys saw me and my granddaughter do the taste test with the yellow meat watermelon and the sugar baby. Hey, Country Hustle, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You said blackberries and sugar. I bet that is good. Um, So I did find a crimson sweet. I was hoping to find one of those orange ones. I planted and tender sweet and crimson, and I was hoping that one of them was orange on the inside. So I do have one more to cut open, and I'm going to see if that one is orange because it's shaped differently than the other melon. So we're going to try that. You know what? Oh, don't worry, mother daughter, you're not interrupting nothing. Soursop, I have not. I don't even know where to get that from. I believe Unbiased was asking somebody about soursop, and I did ask my nursery, and they didn't have any, so I'm not quite sure where to get that. Um, but I'll look into it and I'll let you know. I'm gonna flip you guys back around and so over here in this bed, I have a large. This is a full size blackberry plant, and as you can see, it's growing wild. And so I wasn't thinking of that. And I look, I just like buying plants because I love plants. And then I just figure out how I'm going to plant it and see how they grow later. Um, but I'm not quite sure about this one because this one is growing all over the place. So um, you see these vines, they are just doing the most. So I think what I'm going to do, and I think I may have mentioned this on the last live, since you see the vines that are just kind of hanging, I think what I'm going to do is strap them to the bracket up here. Thank you so much, G Mama. I appreciate you. Just so they can grow all the way around, and I'll just have blackberries hanging from there. I do love the fact that I have this arch, and so I do have the grapevines. This one is the green grape, and then on the other side, for those that have been with the channel, you guys know that the purple grapes were growing on that side, and the green were coming up on this side. And I'm telling you, those purple grapes, they were busy, and they were really, really good. So I'm hoping that I get some green grapes this time. I did not get any green grapes. And that was partially my fault because initially when I bought my hey Nan, thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much because I know she's over there in Kenya, right? Nan, you're in Kenya, and so I know that the time zones are different. So I really really appreciate you being here because I know it's a struggle, and she has a little one as well. Um, but yeah, it was partially my fault because I had that I had the green. Oh, you're in the okay, you're in Britain. Okay, okay, awesome. But I know your time zone is still really different from ours. So I really appreciate your presence. But that green grape, I took it and I put it in I think it was in a 10-gallon container, 10-gallon container, or 25-gallon container or something. But it got root bound. And so when I pulled it out and put it in this garden bed here, it started doing a lot better. So I'm praying that I'm going to get some green grapes this time. So everybody connect with each other. And then my collard trees are doing good, especially since I sprayed them after they were getting chewed up. You say you want to add another grapevine. Man, those grapes were so good, G Mama. You see, they're all coming in good since I sprayed it, so I am so happy. Look, I have to lift the whole tripod for you guys to see it all the way at the top. But you see all these leaves, all these new leaves coming in. So I am happy. These collard trees are going to be fully stocked. And then I have the one back here on this side also, and that one is doing really good. I am going to cut that one down some because it's on the back of my coop back there. And so we're going to cut that one down. And then on this side also, although I do have a lot of things in containers, I still will plant herbs around things, even if they're not in the same bed. Hey, so good. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I have my pineapple sage, and as you can see, it is blooming really, really well. Um, this is the latest one that I planted in the container. It was in my garden bed, and these plants spread out so much. I didn't realize how big these plants actually got, but these plants get really big. So these are actually in 25-gallon containers, just so you guys know if you wanted to plant pineapple sage. But these, I like to take the blooms. Look, and I got this from at Just Dorsha. Check out her channel. She takes the blooms and she put them in ice cubes. And, that's like really nice for, if you're entertaining or whatever and you're doing beverages and that sort of thing. Whether it be alcoholic beverages or non alcoholic beverages, you can use those blooms and make your glass look really pretty. And then over here, I have this huge container over here, and it's full of lavender. And so a lot of the times I will take that lavender, I use it in my nesting boxes for my chickens, but I also make candles with those. And I mean, that lavender smells so good. This plant over here is just about done. You see how bad it looks. This is the last of the cucumber plants, my last cucumber plant. So I do have one cucumber. I don't know if you can see it hanging from there. I think that's a Japanese cucumber. Uh, and then I have my last sugar baby over there. And this plant is a mystery tomato. So that's my mystery tomato. It's laying over, but it is so full of tomatoes. And I'm glad I still have it because I forgot to um, I forgot to get my arrow garden started. And so usually around this time of year, I'll go ahead and start my arrow garden and I'll plant like a tiny, tiny Tim tomatoes because once you've had a homegrown tomato, you're not going to want to go and get those from the store anymore. Oh, my chickens are over here doing something. Hey, Village, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. This guy, well, all of you guys have helped me grow my channel, but this guy has helped me grow my channel. Miss Ate also has helped me grow my channel, and I appreciate everyone sharing me out and the likes and watching the videos and all that stuff. I appreciate you all because I would not be here without all of you. I can grow the plants, but I couldn't grow the channel without all of you, and I appreciate it. So I'm going to flip you guys back around. So, like I said, it's really important to companion plant all these fragrant things in here. All these fragrant herbs are what helps with a lot of the pest pressure. Although they're not planted together, they're planted around each other, and that helps a lot. So, Miss Ate says she wanted to. She wanted to see the ginger tree. So, look, let me show that one more again. So these are the ginger plants over here. Odoms, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Got some lemongrass over here. That's mostly for the chickies. For those that didn't know and have chickens, um, oregano is a natural antibiotic, and so I do give this to them so that they can eat the oregano. And I'm sure if there is something going on that I don't know about, that'll help them out. I do have some more ginger growing up, as you can see in here. I did drop some more ginger. And like I always say, do not get rid of your onion bottoms. You see that? These are the bottoms of some onions. You take that portion that has that little root portion on the bottom, and that's the part that goes down into the soil. So that's what that is. I do not throw away my onion bottoms. And here's another one here. And there's some more that are going to be popping up as well. Thank you, Village. I appreciate you. And have some kale going on. And anytime you see dead leaves on your plants or diseased leaves, go ahead and pull them off. It's going to help your plants to continue to thrive. Here is my elephant garlic. So I have some elephant garlic in this little container here. So it's about, I think, just 4 in this container here. This is kind of a small container, but it allowed me to spread them out quite a bit. So, and these green tops, oh my gosh, these green tops are really good. So you definitely want to don't sleep on the green tops. You can cook with these, you can eat these, and they are very tasty. This is my mystery tomato. I don't know what these girls are trying to get at over there, but they are serious about it. So my mystery tomatoes, I feel like this one is about to fizzle out, but then again, I see new foliage coming on the plant. So what I need to do is come in and go ahead and prune it. So I'm going to be working on that. So move these dead leaves on my kale tree. This kale tree is looking really good. These kale trees, they love cool weather. So like all your brassicas, they love this cool weather, so they will do just fine. You don't really have to worry about your brassicas in the cool weather. Even if they get a little freezer burnt in certain climates, they're going to bounce back. I have a lot of bell peppers in here. Hey, pescatarian, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Lilybeth, thank you so much for being here. A lot of bell peppers. I am so thrilled with the bell peppers. I haven't had to buy bell peppers in quite a quite a while. None this particular year, so I am happy about that. Got some mint going on right here. This is the best mint. I think this is mojito. Gives you those nice big leaves. I put some more stevia out here. Not that I needed it, but I just wanted it. And this is some more kale. Pull these dead leaves off. So this one will probably get pulled today. This sweet and spicy pepper over here. And as you can see, there are a lot of peppers on here. So this whole bed, as you can see, is pretty empty. It does have some onions in there. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest those and pull that. But look, I pulled all my watermelon vines from this container, and look what happened. The sweet potatoes took over. You said collard greens? Yes. I'll go back over there so you can see those collard greens. These right here are kale. These are kale. And then the ones that are over on this side, these are actually collard trees. So they are full and a lot of them are filling in, getting all new foliage in there. They were getting eaten up pretty bad and now they're doing really good. So thank you for sharing the channels out, G Mama. I appreciate it. See, more bell peppers are coming in. And these are nice big bell peppers too. So, and I have so many bell peppers that are just like in the freezer and everything already chopped up. Usually when I bring them inside, my bell peppers, I go ahead and chop them up right then. And I go ahead and get them in freezer bags and freeze them. That way already have like soup starters or whatever you're trying to cook, they're already chopped up. Whether you're chopping them in small pieces or in slices for your stir fries. And over here, this is one of my fall beds over here. So I have some purple mustards in there. And I love those mustard greens. They are so good. I have some marigolds to help with some pest pressure. I have a couple of, I think these are garlic or leeks. I can't remember. I think it's leeks, you guys. And this is the spinach mustard greens. So I love the spinach mustard greens. Um, and these back here, this is the broccoli rab. So these are more like for stir fries, but I like to eat these raw. I don't even cook them. I just eat those raw, like in my salads. Every once in a while, I'll put them in a stir fry, but mostly I like them raw. And then my yard longs over here, they are still going strong. I did pull some off the other day, so there are some that are coming in. And they get really big really quickly. So you have to watch those because I came out here one day and one was so big I knew it was inedible. So I just let it dry out so that I would have more seeds. And that's another thing. Make sure you are harvesting your seeds so you can utilize them again in your garden next time. See, there's a nice yard long bean right there, and there are some that are coming down here. I usually have to watch them. Now, this is one thing. The dogs have not been messing with my yard-long beans. Maybe it's the smell. They don't like them. So I am happy about that. But I did see my chickens chewing on my bean plants. But you see all these peppers on this plant? This plant right here does not quit. So Um, and as you can see, this bed is just about empty, and the soil is pretty compacted in certain areas. So I want to go ahead. Oh, I didn't know I pulled out a whole onion bulb, garlic bulb, but I'll just replant that in once I clear everything out. So there are some onions that are in here. I do have some more onion bulbs that I want to get planted. These leaves right here were from that yeah, those peppers are really good. They are the sweet and spicy. I will show you guys again. I know I showed it before. It's the pepper Santa Fe Grande. These are really good. But these are the leaves that were from the I had a lettuce leaf basil in here. So I'm just gonna let those break down and stay in there. Hey, sunshine, how are you? I appreciate you being here. So I do have some onions in there already, but what I'm going to do is clear everything out of this bed. I'm going to work this soil, add some more soil and nutrients and everything, and then I'm just going to replant it back in. They usually still do pretty good. What I'm going to do is cut the green tops down and then just plant them back in. Um, this is my upright rosemary, very fragrant. So I have that in there, and then I have a trailing rosemary here and some more ginger. This one is my turmeric. Something's been chewing on it. I am in Southern California, Lilybeth. I'm in Zone 10B Pescatarian. So pretty much we're kind of like Florida. We can kind of grow all year round. Although this weather has been weird the past couple of years, so we'll see how things go. My sage plant, well, this one is not really looking that great, so I'm going to prune this one up and get some nutrients in there. This is my early girl. It's still trying to do its thing. I think I broke the branch on this one. Uh-oh, but it's okay. It's towards the end of its season anyway, so it'll be all right. But there are a lot of things that I moved out of here, so um, sorry about that. It's an airplane or something up there. This is my sun gold. It has been with me since last year in August, and it's still going strong. I just come out here and prune it, and it gets new foliage, and then it just keeps on ticking. Um, and there, as you can see, there's more flowers on there. It just continues to go. So, and then this is my baby Bubba okra, and I've been getting some good okra off of here. And you get full size okra on these little compact plants. So, I'm loving that. I'm the only one in my household that eats okra, so it's just perfect for me. And I can eat them raw or cooked as long as they're homegrown. In the store, I don't think I would eat them raw, but uh, homegrown, they are delicious. And this is another variety of okra, and these are doing really good also. So, you see those zinnias? Oh my gosh, they are so pretty. I love, love, love zinnias. Said you can't wait to get your okra. So, are you growing in a grow tent? Because I know your climate is different also. Are you growing like in a grow tent, G Mama, so that you can keep your plants all nice and healthy and everything? Let me know. I think I did see like a grow tent over at your place. But yeah, so it's really important to try and companion plant all your things, even if you're not planting them in the same bed. If you're growing in containers, kind of grow it around, you know, grow them around each other so they can assist with pest pressure and that sort of thing. So, Miss Tamika, I think I spoke to you already, but I'll speak to you again because you're special. She's such a great supporter. She's in everybody's lives everywhere, and we all appreciate you. Oh, you're doing a grow tent. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I am going to start I think I'm going to go ahead and do my arrow garden today. So, this is another project that I need to get done as soon as possible. I have these banana plants in here. So, of course, it's more than one because I don't know who all is growing banana plants, but as you know, they spread. And so I'm going to go ahead and prune up these leaves. They do not like cold weather. And so some of these mornings have been in the 40s, and it will make your leaves look kind of crazy like that. So I'm going to go ahead and prune them up, get them in different containers, and then um, I'm going to put them in the shed for now. Um, the little babes, I'm going to put them in the shed, although they're not that small. I'm going to see who in my area wants a banana plant, and then I'm going to keep the biggest one in this half whiskey barrel here. Over here, I did come over here. Yeah, those half whiskey barrels, I love them, but they're a little pricey. So this is my some more purple mustards. And look at this Swiss chard. I started these seeds probably, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks ago, and they are doing so good. It may have been longer than that because I feel like they moved really slow. And although I have them covered, you see how things will still start chewing on your stuff. I do have some onions in here, and I still have a cayenne pepper, so I feel like that cover is helping these these cayenne peppers continue on. Um, but yeah, so I do have that going. And then I'm gonna start harvesting these peppers over here. I'm gonna put my cover back on because these bugs are relentless out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me a basket really quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm gonna head over to the sweet and spicy pepper. I live for bird noises. All those beautiful bird sounds. That just makes my day when I'm out here in the garden, especially if I'm out here and I'm by myself. They keep me company. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest a lot of these peppers, and it is a lot. So for these peppers, I try to keep quite a bit of the stem on there. That will help preserve them a little bit longer as well. This plant is full, and I was trying to get out here earlier in the week to get them harvested, but I do have a 9 to 5 also, so I still work. You know what? I don't pickle the peppers because I can't consume the vinegar. So I usually will just freeze them, and they do quite well. They last as long as you have them in an airtight container or a Ziploc bag. Make sure you get all that air out of there. They'll last quite a bit. But I use my peppers for everything. I use them for fresh cooking. So um, or even in salads. So I use my peppers a lot. So I don't give them time to go bad. The reason I don't do like a lot of like canning is because I find that the times that I did do canning, it would just kind of go to waste. It would just sit there. And so I don't want to waste food. If I'm growing it and I know it's too much that I'm not gonna eat it or whatever, I'd rather give it to somebody. And as you guys know, I have a bunch of kids, and so uh, my daughter will usually get a lot of the things. So I am pulling these peppers. Let's see, and then I'll probably go ahead and pull this plant. So this is what I harvested so far, and there's still quite a bit of peppers on there. So I have to go around to the other side to get those. But yeah, it's a lot of peppers here, you guys. I appreciate you guys for still hanging with me. We've been here for almost an hour, so I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support always, because you guys could be anywhere else, but you're taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me for a bit. I'm going to go all the way around because I can't reach the other side of it. So I'm going to go in there and get to the rest. So it's still quite a bit more peppers on there. So I'm going to try to reach as many as I can. And then whatever I can't reach after that, once I pull the plant, then I'll take the other ones off. All right. think I got the majority of them. And I'm telling you, this plant will not quit. There's still more flowers on there. So this is what I harvested so far, just from that one plant. So the more you harvest, the more they continue to come in. So, which is always good because you want to continue to get as much of your food as possible. Whew. So that was a nice pepper harvest, right? And then I'm going to grab that giant Marconi over there. I'm definitely going to get that because it's already getting ripe. And I don't want the insects to get to it before I get to it. So let me grab my giant Marconi. See, that's a nice pepper. So I love the giant Marconi. I got some strawberries over here that I need to grab too. So let me grab those before I forget. See that? Nice. Nice and red. And those are some really tasty strawberries too. Hey, T-Nog, thank you for being here. New Orleans Gardener. This lady has so much knowledge, you guys. Make sure you guys connect to her channel as well. It's the New Orleans Gardener, or T-Nog 11, I believe. T-N-O-G 11. I did pull all the leaves off of this moringa tree. It just looks so sad. So I think what I'm gonna do, this was actually really small, Miss Linda, this tree that I purchased. So I put it in a 7-gallon grow bag. Um, but I'm gonna put a tree cover on it. I've been dragging my feet, and I know the mornings here have been like, um, you know, like 49, 50, and I know they don't like that cold weather. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that, get that together also, and then I will share with you my harvest since you're just now coming in. We were talking about companion planting. So I did get some sweet and spicy peppers off one plant, a giant Marconi, a couple of nice, beautiful strawberries. So I'm looking forward to eating those. So, ooh, they smell good too. And then I have this other pepper plant down here. And I was showing you guys before. This plant is so busy. Hey, Mona, I saw you pop in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You see that pepper plant? And those peppers are super spicy. So what I do with these is I pull them off. I lay them on the countertop after I clean them. And then I just let them dry out. And that's what I make my red pepper chili flakes with, along with any cayenne peppers or the chili de arbol. They're all pretty much the same to me. So I just let them dry out, and I use them for red pepper chili flakes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these off. This plant is just busy, and this plant will continue and continue and continue. You actually have to pull it because it's just gonna keep going. But I did want to show the ones that came in late, those dragon tongue bush beans. Hi, Belinda. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all coming to spend some time with me. I'm going to show you those dragon tongue bush beans one more time. They are so pretty. Everybody that knows me know I love purple. Do you see that? They are like striped in purple. So pretty. And I dropped these seeds in, I think, a little over, maybe a month ago. And they have really come along. They're doing really good. So see that purple in there? So pretty. Although when you cook them, they turn back green. But they are nice to look at while they're growing. So I'm going to go ahead and finish pruning up this little bush here. And then I got some more garden work to do. I really would like to get those banana plants taken care of today or sometime this weekend because I really want to do it before it gets too cold because I know they don't like the cold either. But oh my goodness, I'm going to go around to the front so you guys can see my artichoke. This artichoke is huge. Hey, King Morgan, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. Don't look at my messy greenhouse. It is just a mess. Hold on just a second. I'm just going to walk through the house instead of walking all the way around. So hold on. I'm going to go through the house so you guys can see the artichoke. And the artichoke is doing the most, you guys. It's huge. All right. Look at this huge artichoke plant. It is huge. So this is in my front yard. And the other artichoke plant that I planted, it was in a container. It didn't do that great. And it was like in a 24-inch round container, but it just did not do well. And it was like full of aphids and everything. But this soil is so well established, there's no pest or anything. And it just looks beautiful. I can't wait to see that thing bloom. This was actually my first time growing artichoke. And I decided that I was going to go ahead and get some artichokes done because I had never planted any before. I was like, I really want some artichoke plants. So I bought two, but then like I said, one didn't do good. And I said I was going to grow one in the ground and one in a container. And we all know that if you grow it in the ground, it's going to reach its full potential anyway, as long as you have good soil. The key to any garden is good soil. So um, as long as you have good soil, it's going to do well. But in that container, I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was grubs in there or whatever, but it was a mess. So I went ahead and pulled it. So I can't wait. I cannot wait. I did plant some onions all around this garden bed. They haven't come up yet, so I'm not sure if they're going to germinate or not. And everybody that plants onion seeds, you know it takes forever. But I did plant them all around the borders of this garden bed, so we're going to see if they actually come up. I did go get some garden bulbs from Home Depot, I think. Yeah, Home Depot. I think I got some garden bulbs. So I'm going to pop those in also. And actually, they had already started like um, growing green tops, so they must have been there for a bit. So I said, okay, I need to get those planted. So I'm gonna be doing that. Um, but I did go get me some soil and all that good stuff. Yeah, onion seeds take forever. I know. And they've only been in there, I think, a couple of weeks, if it's been a couple of weeks, because I think, yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. So hopefully, I don't know. Hey, Unique Prepping, how are you? Thank you for stopping in. Um, Make sure you guys connect with Unique Prepping. Guy is very inspiring to everybody. He is definitely an inspiration. So if we can share his channel out, that'd be great. Um, but yes, I went and got some soil last night, and so I got to get some work done out here. So that's what I'm going to be working on today, and I'm hoping to get those banana plants repotted up. My lime tree is still doing good. I'm anticipating having to put a cover on it. I did overwater it, and I realized that when the leaves start turning yellow. So I'm going to remove those yellow leaves. I usually only water my trees once a week, and then I didn't remember that I watered it and watered it again, and yeah. So the leaves started turning yellow. But this container over here is doing really good. Um, this is all my chicken herbs over here. I have a tricolor sage. Um, so that's looking good. I have some oregano and thyme in here. So this is just strictly for them, except for the garlic back here and the chives. That's for me. So that is all I got for you guys. I appreciate everyone for stopping in and hanging out with me. We've been on here for an hour. I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time, but I certainly appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Um, and those that like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that, I appreciate you because without you, I couldn't do it. So thank you so very much for being here, and I will see you all next time. And I'm definitely going to be in everybody's lives, over the next week. So I will see you guys in these YouTube streets. Bye, everybody.